Go to Dalton in New Jersey on line 3. Go ahead, Dalton.
Hi, Rita. Great show as always. I love listening to you.
Thank
I love
you.
the way you cheerlead. I love the way you cheerlead President Trump on. Let's face it, if he picked his nose on stage and ate it, you would jump up and down and shout how brilliant he is.
Actually,
Aren't I
Dalton,
right?
hang on, Dalton, because obviously you're drinking something. But let me just ask you that, first of all, I wouldn't. I would call that disgusting. And I obviously, think that you're coming from a position. Explain to me how helping America is a bad thing. Let's try to keep it at the civil level. So explain to me why that's a bad thing, that he wants to put America first. And here is Gavin Newsom cheering on adversaries of Trump, saying, you guys shouldn't be such a sucker to this guy. How is that in America's interest?
Do you know what the definition of a buffoon is?
I know what the definition of someone who's not answering the question is, and that's you.
Trump embarrasses us to no end, and morons like you jump up and down and go,
Dalton, hang on a second. First of all, I'm not calling you a name, and I'll give you a pass on that one. I'll give you, but I won on the next one. So here it is. My question is, there are issues. You can't tell me that Biden was a master in foreign policy. Will you answer that question?
How is pissing off all our closest allies America first?
How is not getting them all to step up and give 5% of their GDP now to the military? Dalton, you obviously don't want to answer the question, and I suggest you cut off the booze. And by the way, that will be a very good thing for you, not just for this call, but for later in life. And good luck. Let's go to Susan in Corning, New York after that. Susan, I know you're sober. Go ahead.
Well, I'm actually kind of celebrating and how he called them out on how they wasted and squandered money on the Green New Scam.
But not according to Dalton, if that's his real name, who just called in. He thinks that America should cry in the corner and cower, and that Trump leading the way on the world stage is a bad thing. That's mean. And Dalton thinks that's a meanie. That's a meanie, Dalton. Go ahead, Susan.
No, but what he was saying that Great Britain put all this policies and getting money to China. China doesn't have windmills. They don't. They just export them. They have coal. So this would, I just wish that President Trump was so measured. He was
not according to Dalton the drinker, not according to him.
Well, it's okay to have a cocktail or two, but that.
By the way, after listening to Dalton, I think we need to wheel in a keg. Forget a drink or two. I think we need to wheel in a keg. Susan, thank you. You're terrific, though. At least you gave us a dose of reality. 1-800-848-92.